Diving scientists report big changes beneath Antarctic ice shelf. Episode 1-inch. Climate change may be leading to shifts in the communities of sea life beneath an Antarctic ice shelf, researchers say. Scientists diving beneath Antarctica's Ross Ice Shelf have discovered unexpected changes in the seafloor ecosystem compared to previous studies of the same area, and they think the thinning of the ice shelf caused by climate change may be to blame. Surprisingly big changes in the coastal seafloor communities have occurred in only a few years, Patrick Degerman, one of 3 researchers from Finland on the expedition along with 6 from New Zealand, wrote in a dispatch from the team's camp on the ice shelf near New Harbour in the Ross Sea. 2 days ago, 2 of the researchers did the first dive of the year under the ice in crystal clear water, and much to everyone's surprise, the animal community on the seafloor had changed dramatically since the last visit in 2009, he wrote in the first week of November on the expedition's Facebook page, Science Under the Ice. See photos of the big changes beneath the Antarctic ice shelf. For the duration of the 6-week expedition, the team members from Finland are regularly updating the page with posts, photographs and videos of their work above and below the ice. The first diver observations show that the changes can be unexpectedly rapid, even in Antarctica, where everything is expected to happen very slowly due to the low temperature, Degerman wrote. The seafloor beneath Antarctica's ice shelves is usually in complete darkness and lacks most of the marine snow of phytoplankton and other biological material that rains down from the sunlit levels of other parts of the ocean. Although the depth of the dive sites beneath the ice shelf is only about 66 feet, 20 meters, the sparse animal life found there is similar to that found in the very deepest parts of the oceans, and consists mainly of organisms like deep-sea sponges, sea stars, brittle stars and sea cucumbers. What used to be a very stable, sparse and food-deprived animal community on the seafloor under the thick ice in New Harbour is now much richer, with more species and higher densities of animals, Degerman wrote. Some species rarely observed at this site now appear to be relatively common. Changing climate. The researchers are spending 6 weeks at 2 campsites on the Ross Ice Shelf, the largest and southernmost ice shelf on the Antarctic continent. Both sites have been studied by previous diving expeditions, so the researchers can make a scientific comparison of any changes that have occurred over time. The aim of this expedition is to explore how climate change will affect the marine biodiversity in Antarctica, Degerman wrote. Almost all of the biodiversity in Antarctica is found in the oceans. A unique combination of species and isolation has provided a place to treasure, largely unaffected by human activity. The researchers think the changes in the seafloor ecosystem seen at the New Harbour site are probably the result of thinning sea ice that permits more light to filter through, and occasionally breaks up in the Antarctic summer months. New Harbour sea ice can go for years without breaking up, and this multi-year ice can grow up to 4.5 meters, 15 feet, thick. When the ice is thick, very little light can penetrate the ice to fuel primary production, for example, algae, and thus food supply to the animals on the seafloor is limited, Degerman wrote. The rich community now observed is most likely a rapid response to the sea ice breaking out 2 years in a row, resulting in more light and higher productivity in the ecosystem, he added. The ice is currently about 3 meters, 10 feet, thick. In addition to conducting scientific research, the Finnish researchers are also recording the work of the expedition using 5 360-degree video cameras. It's the first time an entire scientific expedition has been documented in virtual reality. The 360-degree video will be available early next year after being processed in Finland, but until then, the researchers are regularly sharing photographs and videos of their work above and below the ice shelf, including aerial drone footage and underwater video from the dive site at New Harbor, some of which was posted to YouTube on November